Hello guys, Kyle here. Wanted to give an update on my leverage portfolio. It's been about a week since I last showed the portfolio and wanted to show you how it's going. Honestly, very little change in the last week. I think I showed the last video Wednesday. What day is Wednesday was let's see here. The 29th. I mean you can tell, we're going up about 3% in the last week or so. Nothing major. It's pretty standard fluctuation. It could go up. I'd say like going up or down 5% in a week is pretty typical of these kinds of portfolios. But just wanted to see and show you how it's starting to divulge because as you guys know, I started this somewhat recently where I have been putting money in. And now remember you gotta minus this number by 1,000. I really put 9,999 of my own money into it because $1,000 is free leverage. So I really only made $400, and it showed right here. The total is $400 that I've made. Um, but overall, it's going well. I'm super early into it. You'll see right now that since I've started, gold has taken a bit of a hit, and UPRO is running. Bonds have remained stable, which is good. That's kind of where you want it to be, right? You don't want to be moving too much. But you'll see that in the last couple weeks, the allocations started moving, which is interesting. I'm kind of this is kind of what I'm expecting the portfolio to do, right? Like I'm expecting gold and bonds to move up maybe like a couple of percent points a year. Obviously we're down on gold, but I'm probably expecting bonds and gold to in general only really move a couple points up. And I'm expecting UPRO to really make the big gains. So when I see UPRO making, 8% or so, or 7.5, we'll be generous, then it kind of makes me already feel like that this is already going well. Like we've kind of have, despite all this volatility recently, we've kind of had a stable ride up. I mean, Pro is at all-time highs. S&P is at all-time highs, and you can see that in my SPY equivalent buys versus my leverage portfolio buys. Now, basically, they're neck and neck right now. I mean, and I've been tracking the leveraged buys in the spreadsheet and also putting in what would have happened if I bought SPY at the same time. Now, as you can tell, it's basically still even, right? We're at a portfolio value of 11,392, which is what mine is at, right? It's for $5 off. I gotta check why that is. But anyway, I must not have one of my $1 buys. I'll have to look that off. But what you'll notice is that it's only up by like $100 compared to this one, right? And the reason for that is because we have a little leverage on SPY, and SPY's been doing good. So we'll see as more time goes on if it was smarter to invest in this leverage portfolio. But I'm watching the allocation drift because I'm curious on how I'm going to rebalance this portfolio. That's important because we want to get it back to that target allocation of 60-20-20. And if gold keeps underperforming, then I'm definitely going to buy gold. If bonds keep underperforming, I'm going to buy bond. And we're just going to take away the money from UPRO and we're going to invest in these safer assets as the money gets higher. So, last week I think portfolio went up about $300 to $400, nothing crazy. I just want to give these weekly updates to show how things are going, how my allocation's going. I really haven't put too much money in um, since we started this. I think I've put like $5 in or $10 in from credit card points. Year to date, we're up quite a bit, but we were also down quite a bit. And that's the thing you gotta realize with these things. Like, look at that. That's crazy. I mean, you can get huge drawdowns, and that's something you gotta be ready for. So overall, I just wanted to give you a quick update on my portfolio, and we're almost at 100 shares. Should we start selling options on them to do even more fucking leverage? What do they? What can you sell call options for if I go a month out on UPRO? Honestly, not even that much. They fall off quick. Yeah, to 140. I mean, that a 10% move in a month's not that crazy. So, I mean, it is a Saturday day though. These option prices are all wrong. Anyway, just wanted to show you how we're doing. I'll keep giving updates, the good and the bad, and we'll see where we end up. Maybe the weekend is a good time to do these videos because there's no market action throughout the day. I think I did the last one on a Wednesday. Kind of regretted it because it was like moving up and down. um, and definitely I'm gonna have to update because I think I'm gonna get a dividend soon. Let me see. When do they do? Yeah, oh here we go. Look at that. It says it right here. I'm blind. So here it's we have a dividend coming. Now it's only $7, but BND pays monthly dividends. And I'm just gonna drip them back in and then I'll rebalance. Originally I was thinking of taking as cash, but I'm just gonna drip them in and rebalance as I go. And same thing with UPRO. And basically the beginning of every month they give me a little cash. So something to be excited about. So it's not a lot of money, like $7. But $7 is about what I'm off on BND, right? I guess I'm like $18 off, but it's or $16 off. But it's gonna negate some of the losses I've had, which is good. You know, that's the point of bonds that you want them to pay these dividends. Basically, you want them to pay you these coupons and give you money, and that's part of the benefit of bond. It's fixed income. It's just cash that will come in. And when I only have $2,000 worth of bonds, it's not gonna be a lot of money, but money's money. So we'll leave it at that.